What? All right, welcome back to Nerds in the Gym podcast, live from the walk-in closet. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Marco, and today is January 14th, 2023. I'm going to say June again for the second week in a row. That J really messes me up. It is currently cloudy outside. It is 25 degrees out, high of 29, low of 23. Yeah, I was doing a weather update.
Gotcha.
But for a very specific area.
For a specific region.
So our German fans, it's probably vastly different over in Germany. Sorry about that.
What worries me is you've been writing this for a week. What worries me even more is this could be considered riffing.
Riffing?
Is this our 50th? Was last week our 50th?
Last week was our 50th. I didn't realize it was our 50th at the time when we made it. So it was before you had your hiatus. I had like this whole plan. That entire suit I wore and that joke I made, I wanted to make before you left. But I wanted to do it specifically on the 50th episode, so then the episode name could have been Fancy for 50.
Hilarious.
I know.
You shot your wad too early.
But then I ended up wearing it right as soon as you got back because I wanted to make that joke, and I felt like waiting 2 weeks for it would have been too long.
Yeah, no.
So I had to do it right after. So the timing of the joke with the episode didn't line up.
Not at all. So happy 53rd first.
Yep, happy 51st.
It's been a long, strange ride.
I know, I'm having a mid-podcast crisis at this point. We only have about 30 episodes left.
This podcast is now specifically for me. It is my humor, and I know no one else is going to want to watch or listen. But I have grown to enjoy your sense of humor, and I don't know if it's my sense of humor rubbed off on you, so I'm just laughing at me, or if I've just come to understand.
You can understand my very bizarre brain.
I don't know which is scarier or which
or it's a combination.
More. I know, because when I'm at the gym and you make a joke, I'm the only one that laughs.
There was one you really appreciated that nobody bet in. One time.
I'm worried when Joe comes back that he's just going to not be happy.
That's going to be a couple of years.
Because now I'm encouraging him. Encouraging you. I talk to you. I talk about you as if you're not here. Don't encourage him.
Oh, man. I got a message from Sean this morning at 6:30 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, the text woke me up. He's like, wait, what was it? He was like, just making sure you're doing the 7 a.m. this morning. I was like, I didn't know that, but I can be there. And he's like, all right, thank you. Joe was supposed to talk to you about this a few weeks ago. I was like, well, that talk never happened. So I found out at 6:30 this morning that I had to get up for work.
4-7.
Mm-hmm.
At least you figured it out.
Yeah. But it completely threw me for a loop. The extra, 45 minutes of sleep would have been crucial to my health.
Does that mean you didn't get donuts this morning?
I just, no, I couldn't, dream anymore. It was awful. Those lucid dreams, I think is what they call them. Black Panther 3 is already in the works. Oh my god, that reminds me, before we go any further, I need to have my John Williams talk for the day. John Williams is not retiring anymore. Steven Spielberg talked him out of it.
To do what? What project?
Steven Spielberg's making a movie, and John Williams was like, well, I can't turn it down. Apparently he made... Do you hear my fan?
Yeah. If your battery blows up, I'm gonna be pissed.
That went... Well, maybe, actually. But anyhow, and apparently he may be coming back to do the entirety of, what do they call those? Limited series Star Wars shows.
It's not a bad idea. He can probably bust those out in, less than a year.
Oh, yeah. I think the new Indiana Jones movie he did in, just a few months.
Yeah.
It doesn't take him long to do them.
But again, I want this guy to retire and enjoy his life.
I know, he turns 91 February 8th.
Jeez. I didn't know he was that old.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was weird he was retiring so early. No, I mean, let the guy retire.
if he wants to keep going, like, it's impressive that he's doing that at his age still.
Yeah.
Like, you have to think he was just at Tanglewood this past summer.
Did you go?
No.
That's why you retired. You young kids don't appreciate music.
He actually... Well, no, he was retiring specifically from movies, not concerts and stuff. That's what he was retiring from, is making music for movies, but he was going to still do concerts. So he may be back at Tanglewood this summer. They should do an Indiana Jones showing with the new movie.
Mate.
That'd be an experience.
Was that it?
Yep.
You want me to care about John Williams so much, and I just don't have it. Just not there.
Well, music and movies will never be the same again.
Will they? I'm pretty sure there's robots that can just make music now.
They can write my essays for me.
Did you watch the new trailer for Ant-Man?
Yes, I did.
It premiered... I was watching it, so
it was during
Sunday Night Football.
Sunday or Monday?
Could have been Monday. There was no Monday game, so...
I thought the Bucks played on Monday.
They played this Monday.
They played this Monday, too, yeah.
Oh, no. So what happened is last week there was no Monday game because the playoffs are starting.
Yeah.
So they want everyone equal.
Yeah.
So you skip that week, and now it's Super Wildcard Weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So now Bucks Cowboys on Monday night. No, it was during the Lions Packers Sunday night.
Okay.
I
just remember people were waiting for the trailer and it wasn't being released. Because they knew it was supposed to be released during that game, but it wasn't being released.
But anyways, yeah, because it was late in the second half. I was watching it.
Yeah.
And it just kind of popped up.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I think it looks awesome.
Visually, it looks really stunning.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I didn't watch it. Because now it's like, all right, so Kang is going to trick Ant-Man into being friends, and then turns out he's evil. You just told me the first hour and a half of the movie.
Yep.
Don't do that.
Yep. I'm also pretty sure that this Kang technically dies in the movie.
Kang. K-A-N-G.
Yeah, Kang.
You're going to get kicked out of the gym.
I didn't say gang. Now I did. Kang. I'm pretty sure.
Why are you thinking about gangs looking at the actor playing Kang, Marco?
No. Don't twist this on me. Don't twist this on me. I can't be in trouble. I already got pulled over once last year. Can't do it again.
Because of your privilege?
I got pulled over. Apparently going 21 miles over is like a thing.
Yeah, it is.
No, what I was going to say is I'm pretty sure that him and Ant-Man die, but it's a different version of Ant-Man that dies. So, like, I think the trailer's trying to set up, because, like, did you remember the part where he said, I don't need to win, I just need both of us to lose?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a different Ant-Man. Because in the trailer, it shows at one point 2 Ant-Mans.
No, maybe. But it's going to be Quantumania, so there's not going to be any rules.
Yeah.
So they're just going to do what they want.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a bummer.
It looks good. Is this where Marvel's been putting all their dice in terms of visual effects?
I don't know. They've been tapping those. You've heard the story for years now. All the visual studios are like under the gun from Marvel with no timeline. So I mean, it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
And it's been a long time since Ant-Man 2. So
yeah, it's gonna probably, in my opinion, it'll probably be the best Ant-Man movie.
You can't say that without seeing it.
I can. I just did.
I think it's very interesting. I guess not. They came out at the same time. We're
They said
getting 3 trilogy enders.
Yeah.
Back to back. Or 2 trilogy enders, sorry.
Yeah,
We got Guardians and Ant-Man going back to back. Is Guardians second? Ant-Man comes first?
Yep. Guardians comes out... It's around the same time Indiana Jones comes out. I think, like, early June.
I mean, we got a good slate of movies coming out.
There's another movie coming out around that time. Around Indiana Jones and Guardians. And it's like another blockbuster movie.
Okay. Sure it is. You know, because it's the summer.
Yeah.
They do put blockbusters.
Oh, Nicolas Cage is in Spider-Man?
There's a sequel to Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, I need to watch that first one.
You didn't see it?
No.
I thought you were obsessed with it, no?
No.
I thought you loved it.
Trent is.
I gotta make more space in the side room for Trent.
I like No Way Home.
Everyone likes No Way Home. But this was the Spider-Man cartoon. I could have sworn you were the one that told me to talk about it.
No.
I'm gonna have to listen to the old podcast. I could have sworn it was you. You never saw it?
No.
So you don't know how awesome Nicolas Cage is in it? Nicolas Cage voices one of the Spider-Men.
He was in the first one?
Yeah. He
Oh.
was in black and white the entire time. It was very funny.
Huh. Oh, Pedro Pascal's new show is out now? Is it out, or was it just critic reviews for the Last of Us show?
I believe I got an alert saying that it was out.
Apparently it's really good.
You gotta get me your HBO Max password. Because I just got rid of mine.
Oh, wait, maybe I shouldn't say it on the podcast.
Oh my gosh. It just... 100 people in Germany just crash your HBO Max account. Yeah, later. Because the new Scooby-Doo came out this weekend, too. Velma.
Oh, I hear that's terrible.
I hear it's terrible, but I like Mindy Kaling, so I'm going to give it a shot.
Somebody was saying that the jokes are, like, very forced, and they're weird because it's attacking the whole, like... She specifically makes jokes about woke culture, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, people are unhappy with her about it and saying that they're all, like, forced and trying to... go for, like, a certain ideology or something.
Right. I mean, doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. And that's, like, the exact reason why she said, oh, The Office nowadays won't work.
Oh, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
You're watching The Office now? I'm surprised they even let it on reruns.
See, I was watching or listening to an argument about it, and they're like, The Office is making fun of
people that do awful things.
Yeah. But obviously people wouldn't be able to make that connection nowadays. They just look at the awful thing that people do and don't look at the way the show is portraying them.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to send you a video. Let me know if you saw it or not. It is unreleased behind-the-scenes footage from the last prequel, Star Wars.
Ooh.
And
maybe I saw this on TikTok.
where he drops the lightsaber.
Who?
Anakin and Dooku.
So is it that stunt double for Dooku
Yes.
that he's working with, and Hayden has the short hair?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, you did see it?
Yep.
Okay, I don't have to send it to you. So that was pretty sweet. I saw that this morning. I thought you'd be jazzed about it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I saw it all over TikTok. It pops up like every 10 videos on my TikTok page.
So if you check it out, it's just behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not the actor that plays Dooku, like you said, it's the stunt double, but it's actually pretty cool for people who haven't seen it.
And then Hayden Christensen his hair's not, I don't know if he wore a wig or if he grew it out for the Anakin role in episode 3. Because
Did he have long hair in episode 3? I thought he had short hair.
It's longish. It's so the hair in that was more like his episode 2 hair.
I think he might have had extensions.
Yeah, because if it's not that it was like it was longer than it was in episode 2.
Nope, now that I'm thinking about it, I think he was wearing a wig. Unless he grew it out between training. Because those guys used to train for like 6 months for lightsaber battles.
Yeah. Yeah, his hair is
no,
just
you're right.
more, yeah.
So it's either a wig or...
If you look at it, though, now thinking about it, that does look more like a wig.
Type in Star Wars Episode 3 Red Carpet, and then you'll be able to see... Or just type in wig. Because if you do the red carpet, then we'll be able to see his hair.
Okay, that is episode 8 stuff. That's cool. Episode 3 wig.
Yep.
Well, those are just like you can buy wigs.
Well, I guess we're going to buy some wigs, Marco.
We could do that.
I could get you a whole Jedi robe for like $65 on Amazon. It's called like Space Warrior Outfit.
Or this one.
Yep.
Caramel Spoot cosplay. That one's 130.
Oh, that's not the Amazon one. The Amazon one was obviously a Star Wars knockoff, and it's
Yeah.
just like space warrior costume.
I really want to know if he wore a wig now. I've never like really thought about it. Oh, here we go. Here you go. No, it was not.
Oh, he grew it out.
No, it was not real.
Not real. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, this is how he looked during the filming. Although that hair, I feel like would have been acceptable for the role.
I think it was doomed from the start. I think you go into a movie and you know the ending. It's kind of rough.
Yeah, yeah.
What I enjoyed about being a kid is I had no idea he was Darth Vader when I was watching it.
Mm-hmm.
So when that happened, it blew my mind. I was like, this is how it connects.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, if you are to watch episodes 1 through 3 without knowing anything, it still is, like, a very intriguing twist that happens.
I almost think it'd be better that way.
I don't know, the I am your father line, though. Like, if you watch episodes 4 and 5...
Oh, no, I'm saying... Oh, go ahead.
Like, if you know nothing about the movie and you watch episodes 4 and 5, that line, though, is more shocking than his turn to the dark side in episode 3, I feel like.
So, think about it this way. By the time you get to I Am Your Father, that's movie 5.
Yeah.
So, you've been with Anakin Skywalker for 5 times as long at that point. If you watch it without watching the first 3, then he's just Darth Vader. You know nothing about him. So, I think it's more powerful having that character's entire backstory behind it. But what's crazy is we'll never know.
So, have you heard I think it's the cutting board way of watching the movie? You watch 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, then 6.
That's for people that have way too much time on their hands. That the idea that they're like, all right, now we'll give it 2 weeks and we'll watch 2, 2, 1, 4. I don't know. But
Yeah,
no.
that's the way that some people watch it.
Did you see the video of Jeremy Renner in the hospital? Hawkeye?
What, him like slurring his words trying to talk?
No, like he's with all the staff surrounding his bed and he posts it.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that one.
I always feel so awkward, man, when celebrities are in the hospital and they feel like, oh, let me take a picture of me dying with a bunch of people that are healthy taking care of me. It's very awkward. I feel bad for him.
We haven't found out like if he's lost any limbs or anything, though, right?
I read yesterday that he's not going to lose.
Okay.
As of right now.
Yeah.
But with clots and things like that.
Yeah. Because that tourniquet, like I said, like if it cut off blood flow for too long.
So.
Gone.
His new show is coming to season 2 on Paramount Plus.
Is that like the one where there's a
trailer
and he's in a boat?
What?
In the trailer for it, he's in a boat.
Oh, I think so. For the new season.
Yeah. That's all I know about it.
I had to start cutting back on my streaming services. So I got rid of HBO Max and Paramount Plus
That's the one thing about streaming services is they are so good because you can just go through, pick a show and everything, blah, blah, blah. You don't have to, like... The problem with television is you have to wait for certain times and everything. But now the problem is the prices are so wacky if you're, like, buying every single streaming service.
It's now more expensive than cable.
Yeah.
There was structure to TV. You wasted a lot of time with commercials, but at least you could structure your... Oh, I know, this time I need to watch this.
Yeah.
Now it's like, there's 16 shows I want to watch, and I just never know when to watch
7 o'clock, Jeopardy.
Or you were probably too young for the reality TV boom, where it's just like, what was it? Monday Night Survivor, Big Brother Tuesday, and people forget about all the failed ones.
I remember, what was it? My mom watched, like, some Survivor show. Wait, was that what you just brought up? There was also, like, the Greatest Race.
Amazing Race.
Yeah. Wasn't there, like, the Island one?
That's Survivor.
Oh, that was Survivor.
You're just taking Survivor.
I said it. It's now been brought up 3 different times, and 2 of the times.
We get it. Your mom watched Survivor. Everyone watched Survivor. It was like...
Oh, The Biggest Loser?
That was a few years later.
Mm-hmm.
But no, there's a bunch of like failed ones I remember watching. So there'd be a trivia game.
Wait, what was the Joe Rogan one? Fear Factor.
Fear Factor. That was during the original boom.
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome.
Did you watch it when Joe Rogan was on there?
So the best part about Joe Rogan to me, he was the Fear Factor guy growing up.
Mm-hmm.
I watched that show for years.
Yeah.
So when UFC first went to ABC,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, Joe Rogan's got a new show. So I started watching it, and I watched one match where the two guys just laid on top of each other for the entire thing, and I was like, I don't need to watch this. I didn't go back to UFC for 6 years. I thought it was like a reality show.
What did you think? It was like the XXX television channel?
No, I thought it was going to be like Fear Factor, except you fight someone at the end. It was literally just like the biggest mistake of my childhood was like not giving it another 20 minutes to see like an actual fight.
Oh, man.
What else? So anyways, there's this
Oh!
failed one.
Oh, go through the failed one.
The failed one, they strapped you into a chair like this, asked you trivia questions, and then they would have two axes whipping in front of you and behind you, and you had to keep your heart rate checked. It was on Fox. It was only like it got canceled really quick because no one could keep their heart rate down. And so anyways, if you did really good there, they would put you in a heat chamber, and the same thing. They'd ask you trivia questions, and you had to keep your temperature down. Or they'd put you in the cold chamber, and they would ask you trivia questions, and you have to stay calm. It's crazy.
You try and kill people?
There was another one, Average Joe, where they told they brought all the women like Bachelor style. Told him he was a millionaire, and then at the end he's like, "I'm actually a construction worker." My Big Fat Fiance. Oh, these are just coming back to me. They literally had
Was that a failed one?
It lasted a couple seasons. What happened was,
Whoops.
Big Fat Fiance. They took this actor who was giant.
Mm-hmm.
They said they were doing a reality show about the daughter. She brings him home, and for like a month and a half, she convinces her parents that she loves him, that she's going to marry him, and he just acts obnoxious and is a tool. Like, he shows up naked to the hot tub, he's belching, farting. And then the last episode, like, the family, like, disowned her. It was crazy.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Now we have, like, the shows like My 600-Pound Life, The Kardashians.
So that's where it went from reality TV to real TV.
Yeah, yeah.
Kardashians were actually part of the first boom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they've been around for a while.
There's, like, a lot of, like, actual acting that happens in that, right?
Yeah, reality TV is kind of scripted.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed The Surreal Life? That's where you just took, like, 10 celebrities, made them live together for a month.
Wait, really?
So you'd have, like, Dave Coulier, who was, like, on Full House.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be living there.
I always got him and Jeff Daniels confused.
Jeff Daniels.
Yeah.
The famous actor.
Yeah.
The world-renowned actor.
Yeah, the one from Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the only movie I know him from.
I'm sorry, Joe.
They look similar. Look at them.
Can't do it. Can't do it. Don't you do that to Jeff
Who did the
Daniels.
fart?
That's like the worst thing he's ever done. Speaking of...
You think of his thing on Impractical Jokers was one of the worst things ever?
I skipped it. I skip it now.
Really? I love that scene. Who did the fart?
Hmm.
That's so funny. I hope he... Oh!
Did you see the trailer for the new Jokers?
Yes, that's what I was just going to bring up. They got Post Malone on there.
They got a lot of, like, legit celebrities.
I know. Well, you know what's funny is Post Malone goes to the Lee Friendlies and just goes there super casually. Like, consistently.
Where does he live?
I don't know, like down in Texas. I don't know why he's up here.
Yeah, that's weird. He seems like a legitimate nice guy.
Yeah, no, he does. What other failed ones are there? These are interesting shows.
You want to go... Well, we can't keep jumping back and forth. You want to go failed shows, or do you want to do Jokers?
Jokers.
Let me see if I can find the trailer. I was just happy it was coming back. I didn't hear anything, if it was coming back or not.
So what was that? On like Wednesday or Tuesday, they were posting like teasers, like, "Oh, big announcement coming." Actually, let me search up the season 10 poster.
So they're doing that thing again where you don't know if it's season 10 or not. I just turned the volume off so we don't get a strike, but looks like there's a live crustacean that Sal's trying to sell.
Oh, yep. It's it boils. It's the lobster tank boils itself, so then it can die in its own home for the when you make it.
Q's a tennis instructor at some point by the looks. More punishments. Murr's going to be obnoxious in traffic. And here's the guest stars. Kesha, John Mayer, Bret Michaels, Anthony Davis, Post Malone. So that is like a legit lineup right there.
I love that Post Malone is in it.
They're probably going to either do him first or save him for the finale.
I hope they save him for a bit.
But Bret Michaels will be hilarious. He's from the rock band Poison in the 80s.
Yeah.
But my thing is like he had his own reality TV show.
Yeah.
Rock of Love. 3 seasons he tried to find Love Marco.
Really?
Yeah. Rock of Love 1 they were in a mansion. Rock of Love 2 they were in a mansion. Rock of Love 3 they went on tour. It was called Rock of Love Bus.
Oh, really?
I watched the whole video and you could have just looked up.
I hate Twitter sometimes. I'm trying to see. So there's like a full version of this picture.
Yeah.
And like, so if you go to the picture, there's supposedly another like extra thing down here.
Let's take a look at this picture. It looks like Joey Fatone's in the middle.
Joey Fatone, that's their Cassidy guy.
Oh, yep.
That's, I think, Jost.
Colin Jost.
Yeah.
Oh, these look like just people from their cast.
Yeah, from their cast. But so there was a guy down in this corner, and there was a sewage cap, and he was raising it up, peeking through, and it did kind of look like Joe Gatto.
Oh, well, I mean, it might have been from that punishment where Sal was in the sewers.
It could have been, but it clearly was not Sal.
I mean, maybe he's a guest for one episode.
Yeah. What if I go Reddit? I don't know if it will. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too.
Do you know who Kesha is?
I know who Kesha is. TikTok.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. Look at Marco.
I do know.
Do you know who John Mayer is?
Guitarist. He's drummer, singer. No, he's guitarist.
Well, 2 out of those 3 are right. Which 2 does he do?
He does guitar and sings.
Nailed it.
Got it.
John Mayer is worldwide famous.
Oh.
Your Body is a Wonderland?
I don't know what that is.
You know the song they sang in the office at karaoke when they picked up those 2 waitresses and she stole his bike?
Yeah.
Your body is a wonderland.
Oh, okay, so I found it. Like, the only thing is that he's wearing that hat, and Joe Gatto does not wear a hat. But, like, you see what I mean? Like, the resemblance?
Yeah, it's kind of a stretch. I guess we'll have to tune in and find out. Are they just going to do 10 episodes again?
I don't know. That's a good question.
And I'm already mad because I know March is coming up, which is March Madness, which means they're either going to take a break or do another stupid basketball special.
Why does basketball go on True TV? Oh, wait, no. It's on TBS, too, now.
Is what that says.
Like, it's official.
The episodes are going to be on TBS?
Yeah, so they air on both True TV and TBS.
At the same time?
Yes.
Oh, well, then that just means the companies are owned by the same people now. Because all TBS shows is reruns of sitcoms from the 90s.
Oh, really?
Pretty much.
But I'm not sure if that changes anything. Like, what if True TV takes, like, the basketball stuff and then Impractical Jokers just airs on TBS that weekend?
It would be the opposite, I think. Or actually, I don't know. To be honest, I don't watch too much basketball. But Anthony Davis is one of the guests.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's the episode they use him for?
Maybe. You got me. So that'd be cool. Let's see. What other failed reality TV shows were there? So I told you about Bret Michaels, where he would just have 20 women vying for his affection.
Mm-hmm.
Except he'd hook up with them. and they wouldn't show it, but it came out like afterwards because two of them have a podcast together where they're like, yeah, we didn't realize we were all sleeping with them. But yeah, then he had his other reality show where he got back together with the woman he was with before the show, The Rock of Love 1-2-3, and then they just raised their kids.
Oh, really?
That was like one season. Flavor of Love, that was Flavor Flav trying to find love. Oh, so this was all on VH1. Flavor Flav is in Public Enemy, which was a hip-hop group in the
okay.
80s and 90s. He had a big clock.
Yeah. Okay. Is Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives considered a reality show?
Nope.
Okay, well, I've seen that one.
That's a cooking show.
I'm
but anyways,
the boss.
You also got to remember, so VH1 had all these shows. So if you were like entertaining enough, you got your own spin-off.
Oh, really?
So Flavor of Love, there's a girl called New York. He gave them all names. Flav did. He didn't call them by their real names. He just gave them nicknames on day one.
Wait. I know a reality show. Billy the Exterminator.
I don't know that one.
Oh, he was an exterminator. He went to people's houses and exterminated.
Oh. Killing me, Smalls. But VH1, it gets even better, Marco. So not only do you have New York of Love, seasons 1, 2, and 3, and I can't remember. There's so many of them. But then if you did well enough, they put you on a couple different shows. You had Charm School, where Sharon Osbourne taught them to be ladies after they were disrespectful on TV. So
is this before or after she married Ozzy?
Oh, way after.
Okay.
They've been married 30 years of that.
Have you seen his reality TV show before?
The Osbournes?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it a lot. I'm aware of it, though.
Have you there's a scene where he's like...
But no, the Osbournes was like right at the start of this reality TV revolution.
Really? Because there's like a scene where he's like, who will drink my beer or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
And then Sharon's like, you drink it, honey.
Mm-hmm.
You're the one that stole your drink. And he's like, and he's sitting there and he's super drunk and confused.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who stole my beers? This is one of my favorite clips because he is so genuinely confused.
Hi, darling.
Someone has been in my room and taken my bears away from my room.
I don't think so, darling. Who would do that? Who could possibly do that? Who's the beer thief? You. You're the beer thief.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but you got to remember, like, so Ozzy started in the 70s as a rock star. This gave him another, like, 30 years on his career.
That's
Because then
true.
people started knowing him from a reality TV show.
Yeah.
What
Oh, that scene kills me. Like, I feel bad because, like, he clearly is not in, like, good health because of that. But, like, at the same time, it's so funny.
Well, he's also, like, you got to think of all the drugs and
Oh,
alcohol he did. So it's just, like, that was probably him, like, 15 beers deep.
Yeah. Oh, God, that scene kills me.
Yeah, you missed all the reality TV shows.
I know.
VH1 also had another one where they took all the people from the shows that didn't win and made them compete for cash prizes.
Oh, really?
For, like, endurance competitions and trivia. And...
We should just make our own reality show at the gym.
Gosh, it'd be so boring.
What do you mean? We have some interesting people there.
You know me. I'd give it 3 days and I'd quit. Be like, this is
Like-
not entertaining.
Like, what do you mean? Like, seeing the guy, like, mess up the ladder and do those crazy sit-throughs wouldn't, like, have...
Nope, couldn't do it. I believe there could be one about a gym. We just got to go and find a different area. Small town gym doesn't do it.
Yeah, there was some interesting stuff that happened, like, a week and a half to 2 weeks ago now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I should... Well, I could say it. It just make people not want to use certain equipment there anymore.
You can you can tell me off air.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to ruin Joe's business.
Oh, yeah.
What else do we got?
Although that's going to worry people if they do hear this, and I just said that.
I don't think anyone listens.
Alicia does.
Does she?
Yeah.
Shout out to Alicia.
Oh, you got the 14 Pro? Wow.
Did I?
Yeah, that's what... You have Dynamic Island at the top there. That little, so like I have the notch.
Yep.
You have the island, so it does some like it has features on it.
I'm still trying to figure out how to take photos quickly.
Oh, you can slide down, hit the camera there, or you can slide down here and hold it there, and then you.
Well, I
can-
knew the slide down one, but this just does this.
Yeah, don't slide up.
No.
No. So, slide down. You hold that camera.
Mm-hmm.
There. That's
What's
like
the other way?
quickest. The other way is you slide there and hit that camera,
That's the same thing. So you slide down.
and then there's that camera there.
Right, but what's the other one?
The other one is you just slide down the middle, but you have to hold on that camera.
Gotcha.
But
Tell me about these features.
on what that?
Yeah, this island thing.
Oh, I don't really like. I don't know how it works exactly, but I know it just like it can be used as an extra thing to show you like no notifications and stuff. There's also, if you're using like a music app, I think some of the pause and play buttons will be up there instead,
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to like it taking up like a portion of the screen at the bottom.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Yep. And it's dynamic, so that notch gets bigger and smaller depending on the usage. I don't have the 14 Pro, so I haven't been able to play with it. Is that going to shoot me or you? Okay. Oh, like what Dwight said.
Yeah. Let's see. What did I finish? Tulsa King, Sylvester Stallone's show. Finished that.
Didn't Kiss have a reality TV show?
Kiss had
Or one of the guys, Gene Smith or something? Geno Smith?
Gene Simmons, but
Gene Simmons.
he had Family Jewels, which was on for like 6-7 years.
Okay, but was that during that time period?
Yeah, so that probably started later.
Okay.
So Gene Simmons actually had 3. He had Family Jewels,
Okay.
which followed him and his family, which I liked a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes he'd be in Kiss makeup going on stage and things would happen. Sometimes he'd be in the studio. Other times he's honestly just into making money.
Mm-hmm.
So literally anything to do to make money.
Do they still do stuff, Kiss?
Yep.
Oh.
Kiss tours. They're on their farewell tour. That's been going on for like 4 years.
Oh, okay.
So his second one was called School of Rock. That lasted 2 seasons. That was also on
a
VH1.
Jack Black movie.
It was. This is what inspired it. So
Okay.
Gene Simmons went to private British school
Okay.
and taught them how to be rock stars and had to start a group band. 2 seasons, Marco, that one lasted. The last one was actually really recent. It was like 3-4 years ago. Him and Paul Stanley of Kiss bought an arena football league, and we're going to try and turn it around. Lasted 1 season.
Wonderful. Seems like he's.
Turns
doing
out arena
good.
football wasn't the most
Have you
profitable.
Have you ever actually watched arena football? It's pretty exciting.
Never watched a full game. I see clips where there's no out of bounds.
Yeah, I know.
So you're just getting throttled on every play.
Yeah. Yep. Mandalorian trailer Monday during the game.
Oh, nice.
Cowboys Bucks game.
I'm the one that told you. XFL is going to start as soon as the football season ends. Like, literally, I think it's the next week or 2.
Oh, so then their ratings don't get crushed.
Well, I'm intrigued because it's going to be on ESPN this time. So,
Didn't somebody just buy that league?
The Rock.
Okay, he was the one that bought it?
The Rock and his ex-wife are going to be running it.
His ex-wife?
Yeah, so,
I
him
thought
and
he was married.
he is married. So, technically, his current wife is also an owner because he's an owner. But no, his ex-wife is his business partner. They were married when they were young, like out of college.
Mm-hmm.
And they just always kept in touch, stayed friends. If you watch The Rock show The Young Rock, it goes into that relationship a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I like Young Rock. I wouldn't recommend it to you.
I heard that he's part of the reason Brendan Fraser's career got ruined.
Ruined?
Mm-hmm.
I guess we can go into this rumor. I doubt it.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember when Fraser was on top of his game, The Rock was a nobody. The Rock was in Scorpion King.
So Fraser helped The Rock get his start.
Mm-hmm.
Fraser, they were in that journey to the center or whatever of the world.
Were they both in that?
They were in the first one.
Yep.
And then The Rock did a sequel that Brendan Fraser turned down.
Mm-hmm.
And The Rock did it. And he went on an interview. He's like, yeah, we knew that we could do it and we could make it better this time. So, like, it was it's kind of like a shot at the first movie that he took.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, he's come out and he's even said how, like, Brendan Fraser helped him get a star in, like, action roles and helped
So
mentor
doing
him.
one interview where he says we could do a better one without him.
And all that. And right after that movie is kind of like when Brendan Fraser stepped out of the spotlight.
Margot, it does not matter if we did
Hold
Journey
on.
to the Center
Hold
of the
on.
Earth 4 and
Hold
5.
on. Hold on. When Brendan Fraser had disappeared, he was asked in interviews about him. And he was like, yeah, no, he helped me get here and everything, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I don't know what he's doing right now. I've heard rumors that he's had, like, problems and everything. He's like, I haven't talked to him. I haven't reached out. And then The Rock just kept getting bigger and bigger, and he doesn't reach out to this guy that helped him.
Oh,
he's
give me a...
Are you kidding me?
It's not The Rock.
He's fake. This guy gave him a career, and he didn't help him get better.
Nah, see the look on your face. You're doing a bit.
No.
It's not his job to help Brendan Fraser.
The
Brendan
Rock
Fraser got
deserves
a back injury.
slander. He's overrated.
You need to calm down before he opens a can of whoop ass on your jabroni.
Don't get me wrong. I think he
Yes.
has made enjoyable products. I think he sometimes has uplifting and good-spirited videos of doing well in the community, but I don't think he's as good as everybody his publicist wants him to create a good image for himself because it makes them more money. He's greedy like the rest of them. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, no, that's weak. Weak sauce.
Okay.
Brendan Fraser got a back injury.
Well, I'm never getting The Rock on the podcast now.
I don't know the last time he was on a podcast.
Well, we could be the first one he's on.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'll have a...
I wouldn't trust you with a celebrity guest.
What are you talking about? We can get Karen Allen on here. Is that her name?
No one knows.
The one that plays Marion?
Is she back? Is she going to the new one?
The one that's from the Berkshires?
Yeah.
That's her name, Karen Allen, right?
No idea, Margot. You're the only one that knows her name.
I don't.
Just to
I clearly...
all over her and her knitting.
I just remember I shit on
3
her in
years
the
ago.
very first podcast.
Killing me, Smalls.
That's what we should do. You should get them on the podcast without me knowing. And then you're like, tell them exactly what you said to me right in front of them.
Brendan Fraser, I mean, he seems like a nice guy. My thing is just like everyone keeps talking about like he was the biggest actor in the world, and I just don't remember it. But now like all these stories come out where he's just like, he goes, yeah, they wanted me to do George of the Jungle 2, but didn't want to pay me enough, so I turned it down.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a story. No one's clamoring for George of the Jungle 2.
Yeah.
Or Dudley Do-Right. Like, he was in a lot of things. He seems like a nice guy. I just don't understand how these are stories.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
We got anything else to talk about? I'm trying to think. Neither of us watched The Whale, so we can't talk about that.
Oh, I need to watch that.
Is it out yet? How do you even watch it?
It came out like December 6th or something. I don't know. Illegally stream it.
Call Trent. See if he's got a copy on Steelbook.
He probably does.
If he's got a Steelbook copy, we can get together and watch it.
I just sent Trent a text the other night, actually. I was going through... So my Google account has all the photos I've ever taken ever. And have ever saved. And I found one because Trent and I took one of our friends' phones and we had done auto change for the word.
Mm-hmm.
We did 2 words that he sent consistently because we used to always do a Skype call with all our friends when we were on PlayStation because a couple of them didn't have PlayStations or didn't play. So we would talk to them through that. So, and then there was also, they always wanted to go Subway. So Trent and I changed the Subway one and the Skype word so then it autofilled. So one time our friend Dan texted us in the group chat. He said, Amin texted me at 4:30 because he probably knew this would happen. Okay, who in this chat doesn't have a problem using, and then it's supposed to say Skype.
Mm-hmm.
But Trent and I had done the auto change to General Kenobi, years ago you served my father in the Clone Wars, and it does that whole thing that Leia says on the thing. And then our friend sends back, bro, I don't know what the fuck my phone just did. Skype meant to say Skype, and it had like that entire...
Twice.
And then we did the Darth Plagueis the Wise speech for Subway one time. And I sent it to Trent, and he's like laughing my ass off. When is this from? I'm dead. I was like, I think it's junior year. And he's like, remember the Plagueis one too? I think it replaced Subway or something. And he's like, that's a classic.
It's a pretty good prank. All right, Ed. I think that's it for today. Kind of a shorter one, but...
That's only 5 minutes shorter than last week's. Last week was like a 51-minute time.
Well, we crash landed last week, so we might, instead of trying to go 50, we might have to start trying 45 because we crashed hard.
I know. We're like Harrison Ford trying to fly a plane.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right, guys.
That's a dig in my bud.
Nerds in the Gym. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Marco.
We'll catch you next week.
Bye.
Peace.